Hello, friends. Happy to be here on YouTube Live tonight. We're going to be catching butterflies with the new Natural Tones Stampin Blends. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Any new Stampin Blend, I'm down for. Okay, so I'm super happy about these. They're brand new from Stampin' Up. They're so new, they're not even in a catalog. So we'll talk about that. And we're going to use this Catching Butterflies stamp set, which is free with a $50 purchase. So all the good things tonight. So what you're going to need to create these cards is the Catching Butterflies stamp set. The item number is 158108. All the information is right here in this YouTube video. While you're here, make sure and subscribe so you don't miss a video, okay? Doing these every week, and you're going to want to catch them each week. So hop in there and subscribe. You're going to need the Catching Butterflies, and then you're going to need the Skin Tone Natural. They're actually technically, let's see what they're called. It's not even in a catalog. You've got to find the flyer. But hi, Kathy Brown. I'm so happy you're here live. Yes. I'm going to be using the Natural Tones Stampin Blends collection. The number is 169.40 is the item number, $45. And what you have are 5 pairs of skin tone or natural tone markers. So I don't want to call them skin tone. I've been calling them that a bunch, but because they're for everything. They're for nature. They're for definitely for skin tones, but also for animals, for chocolate, for lots of fun things. So there's light, medium, medium deep, and deep. Okay, so those are all the names of the different colors. And there's 2 of each. All right. And they're numbered. So I'll show you. Starting from lightest to darkest, we have the 1000, which is the lightest. And then we have the next lightest, which is 900. You can see how this is going to go. We have then 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300, 200, 100. Okay. So I went ahead and wrote the numbers on the lids because the numbers are on the blends, but it's so tiny, like so tiny. You can see right there it says 400, but I just wrote it here for my 50-year-old eyeballs. And you can see all these light colors. Okay, so this is nice and pretty, but I'm going to show you at the end how to make a like a cheat sheet for yourself. All right. But let's get started with our card. All right. So what I did is, I'm going to set these over here. I created this card using every single one of the skin tones. Okay. So lightest, and I'm just going to whip through these really quick and show you the different colors from ordering from lowest, like lightest to darkest skin or natural tone. Okay. Starting down here. So I just made a very simple card because I want you to be successful. Doing this at home is super easy. But you can see that the natural tone markers go all the way from this very, very light marker all the way over here to this very dark one. Okay. So just the skin is what we've colored here. All right. So let me show you how I made this cute card. Kathy, I wonder if you have the skin tone, or do you have these natural tone blends yet? I love them. I love them. All right. We need our card base. Of course, I don't have it. Hold on. All right. So we're going to use a thick basic white card base because we need to that has to have the thickness that a card base needs. Our basic white is great, but when we're using it for a card, then it needs to be thick. So we're using this thick basic white. Oh, thank you for sharing, Kathy. I appreciate it. So we've got our thick white. Now, I chose this paper from the Flowering Fields collection. So we have a great bundle in the catalog called Flowering Fields. It's on page 14. And we've got all these pretty tulip projects. So you've got flowering tulips and like all these windmills. There's 2 full bundles that go with this, but I'm just using the paper and the butterflies. Okay. So, but you can see these gorgeous stamp sets that go with it. I'm sure we'll use those later. But this is the gorgeous paper. So it's got tulips on one side and these neat monochromatic patterns. I honestly haven't even looked at the backs yet because I was so focused on the flowering side. But they do have gorgeous patterns on the backs. Well, hi, Shan. I'm so glad you found me. You get a gold star for finding me all the way on YouTube. All right. So this is a standard card base. I cut this designer paper 5 by 3 3/4. It just is a little bit different than our typical layer, and I think that's kind of fun. So I'm just going to stick that in with Stampin' Seal and get it out of the way. The nice thing about using thick white for a base too is that you don't have to, you can write in your card without any issue. All right, so I used my Scallop Contours dies, my favorite dies in the world, to cut out a little piece to stamp on. All right, I'm using thick white here also, and that's because thick white, I prefer that when I'm using blending markers. So, and I'm going to use blending markers. So we're going to use thick white. Then we're going to catch our Catching Butterfly stamp set. This is a cute little stamp set from the Celebration catalog. And everything in the Celebration catalog is free with a $50 purchase. So you'll want to catch this 158-108. She's so cute. You accidentally ordered the bundle and not the blends. She ordered the Stampin' Blends tonight, and they're on low inventory. Oh, no. I can't believe that. I wonder if they are. I'll have to check on that, because if they are, everyone that's watching this needs to get them very quickly, because when things go on low inventory, that means they're almost gone. All right. So if you like what you see, don't snooze. Go ahead and purchase these. They are available to customers right now. As happy shoppers, we were able to get them last month. So I've been playing with them for a while. That's one of the perks of being a happy shopper, is that you get to purchase things early. All right, so I'm using Memento Ink, which is a black ink, and it makes a great stamp here on my little basic white. Now that's not really that great. Let's do that again. It could be a little darker. Sometimes when it's a big enough stamp like this, I can just turn my ink pad upside down on it, and that helps a little bit. Let's try that again. I made 2 just in case I messed one up. Oh, much better. Much better. All right, so now we have this cute little girl. And I'm just going to pick, let's do one of the ones in the middle. So we're going to use, let me count backwards. Let's go back to, just pick this one from the middle. So this is the skin tone, or the Natural Tones 600 marker. It's right in the middle. And we're just going to use that to color her sweet face. Okay, so make sure and catch her ear. And you'll see people that definitely use both blends at the same time. So this one would go with, it starts at 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 500 and 600 go together. I choose to blend in a simple manner. So I like to blend with one. I just prefer that. You can do blending with both markers and get a real detailed look. But again, I know a lot of people that watch videos are beginners or they want to work quickly, and that's my goal, is to work quickly and make lots of cards. So, and our blends go on just like butter. All right, so I'm going to color her little neck, and don't forget her hands, and don't forget her bare little legs. She's not even wearing shoes because she's out in the world chasing butterflies. How fantastic is that? All right, so this is one of the mid-range skin tones. Natural tones. How many times am I going to say skin tones tonight? Now, I have a bucket of blends that are used to do hair color, and I'll just tell you the ones that I chose. So you can do a red hair with Cajun Craze, light or dark. You can do blonde hair with Daffodil Delight or So Saffron. All layers of browns. So I use crumb cake, cinnamon cider, and soft suede. So let's just pick. Let me do dark Cajun Craze. I haven't had a dark redhead yet. So we're going to use dark Cajun Craze and make this be a brunette. Thank you, Kathy. I love it too. It's really cute. All right. So now I'm going to color her hair with this dark Cajun Craze. And there are, when you've got hair like this, you can, one of the fun things, like where it's all in these little pieces, is you can start with I love doing this. You can use one of the colors. So this is the dark Cajun Craze. Fill in some of the lines. And then you can come in with the light Cajun Craze. And this is where I love using both colors because it's just neat and doesn't take a lot of extra time. Then I'll go in with the light marker and just fill in. Oh, sorry, this is the dark mark. Nope, this is, looks darker. Either way, we're going to use the two different color Cajun Crazes here. And it just gives her a real fun hair situation. Filling in the gaps there. Because she's fancy like that. Oh, hi, Chris Haskins. It's great to see you here tonight. I am so happy you made it to YouTube Live. Okay, so isn't she adorable? She's got her flowing red hair and her mid-range skin. All right. Yeah, she's super cute. And I left the dress white because I wanted it to go with all the different designer paper patterns. And so I left her with a white dress. She's out in nature. She's not fancy today. She's wearing her white dress. All right, so we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. And that is that. So very easy card that you can replicate with all the different skin tones. All right, so the thing is, natural tones, we have friends of all different shapes and sizes and colors, do we not? So if you're sending a cute card of a cute girl to your friend that's got darker skin, that's not very nice, right? I mean, you're not acknowledging their skin tone. So make the card as you would to match your friend, all right? Or if you're not sure who you're sending it to yet, you can leave the skin clear, and right before you send it, you can color it in. Like that's something that I do sometimes too. Oh, butterflies. So one of the things in this suite or collection are these brushed brass butterflies. Say that 3 times fast. They're so cute, and they don't add a lot of thickness to your card because they're quite thin. So we're going to stick 3 of these on here because, of course, she's chasing butterflies. So we're just going to stick these on, and they're this easy. Okay, they are stick on. Boom, done. All right. So how cute and simple is that? Oh, she doesn't have butterflies yet. How did that happen? She escaped. All right, so we're just going to do 3 little butterflies for her as well. All right, so simple, cute and easy. You're going to combine the paper, which is from the Flowering Fields, and it's $11.50. The item number is 157,670, and you're going to get 12 12 by 12 sheets of that. You want to definitely add on these natural tone blends, okay? So there's also a really cute stamp set which we'll use at a future Facebook Live. There's some really fun designer paper, great set of dies. But tonight we're really focusing on these Natural Tones Stampin Blends collection. And if Kathy is correct, if I'm correct in what she said, these may be on low inventory. So you want to definitely order them soon, okay? Let me show you some other cards that I've made using this collection. So tonight, this weekend, we have our team gathering. So that's my group of happy shoppers that are online, both and in person. So we have people all over the US that join us to stamp. We meet in person and we also meet on Zoom. And we're going to make these fun, gorgeous cards using this all together collection. All right, we're making one more, but it's not totally finished yet, so I can't show it to you. And I want to show you another set of cards that I made, hopefully, yes, for my, using these Stampin' Blends for my technique class. Okay, every month we have a technique club, and we're going to use it to make this fun card about coffee. As well, we're going to make this card about chocolate and cookies. So where you see skin tones or animal things. Oh, hi, April. I'm so glad you found me. I know it's hard. Everybody will get used to it, but this is where I have to be for now, with being locked out of Facebook. But these are the cards that we're going to make at Technique class next month. So you can join that live in Little Rock or online and have the kits sent to you. So it's a subscription-based kit service. And we're going to use the Natural Tones blends to make a set of cards. So cute, are they not? Now, I told you I would show you about my cheat sheet. So I wanted to see what these blending markers look like all together. All right. And so this is the 100. It's the darkest, all the way down to the 1000, which you can barely see here, which is the lightest. Okay. And so this helped me quite a bit because I was like, well, what color do I want? And how do they compare? And how do they combine? So I just did this quick little cheat sheet for myself. I'll stick it in my container that holds my blends, and it'll always be there when I need it. So just a tip there that you can use your blends to make a little cheat sheet for yourself. Let's go through these cards one more time and see them in order. So we have the darkest. Oh, and I'll tell you what colors I used. So I used the 100 marker, but then I used light basic black with that next lighter. So I used it with the 200 marker, mixed it in with black. And then what I did here is I went one down. So I used the number 200 marker, but then I went back to the 100 for the hair. All right. And I like her quite a bit. This one is so dark you can barely see, but it's still good. And there are people that need that skin tone in your life for certain. We have the next color is 300, which is this color. And I then went back to the 200 for the hair. All right. And then I went down to 400 here, and I used cinnamon cider. So I used dark cinnamon cider. And then down to the 500 level, I used that with light cinnamon cider blends. And then we popped down to the 600. Nope, this is the next one. Yeah, this is the 600. And I used dark crumb cake. Then I went down to 500 and used light crumb cake on the hair. Then I popped down to the 800, and here I've used Daffodil Delight Light. Actually, this was So Saffron, And then I used daffodil on this one with the 900. And then, of course, we have our little fair-skinned redhead as the number 1000. So just pink, like she has no brownness to her at all. So we go the whole spectrum from pale as day to dark and gorgeous. Okay, so get the Natural Tone Blends so you can color all your friends in all their wonderful colors of the rainbow. All right, 3 more cards of Catching Butterfly, 2 more cards to show you. I received this cute swap from Leanne Griff. We like to trade cards with our friends, and she's one of the friends that I trade cards with. So cute. And here's another one. Oh, that's adorable. We have our little girl. You see that celebration paper back there? So cute. And she did take advantage of these cute sentiments. I left the sentiments off because I wanted to really focus on the blending. But you have "You Make My Heart Happy," "Celebrate Every Beautiful Thing," and "Collecting Sweet Thoughts of You." I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and also would love to put in an order for you so you can purchase these great products for yourself. So all the information to order is in the section, the description of this video. All right, thanks guys. Oh, and for anyone that shares or likes, I will do a drawing and give away this card that I made. So I'll send it in the mail. So make sure and like and share, and I will pop this card in the mail to you. All right, thanks guys. Bye.